Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Game 2 between iG.Vitality and CDEC Gaming. We got the draft on the way. If you just missed game number 1, it was one of the most back and forth game I personally have witnessed. And it was absolutely crazy. I definitely recommend you to go check it out, but that is behind us now, so let's get into game 2.
Alright, so Omni Knight, first pick. Looks like we get to see the... I think this will be the first time you get to see the Omni Knight, right, Lumi?
At least from a Chinese team playing it, and you said it was the offlane, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we'll see how it pans out.
But Ursa Rubik first pick. I think we also start to see that Ursa is becoming more and more of a popular pick. Like most carry players, they tend to pick it up now, but wow, Trianted Omni, this is so... Are we going to see a dazzle?
We can see a dazzle.
You can't lose if you can't die.
Strong logic there, but yeah, I agree. Can't
And
lose
suddenly,
if you can't die.
suddenly, you know, you see like a Necrophos coming in. Oof. Okay, game is fun.
I miss Necrophos. What happened to that hero?
Well, it doesn't do strong right click. It's great at KSing heroes.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds.
I mean, we'll see. Like, so far, Treant and Omni, the way they're opening like this, if you're CDEC, you're probably, like, if they watched the previous series, CDEC are, like, thinking, okay, we probably should have banned those heroes, not Lina, Magnus, or Nyx Assassin. Like, the Magnus didn't have that huge of an impact as we thought until, like, the later stages of the game, where, you know, kill a core, and it's everything. But...
well, I don't know. I thought he accelerated everyone's farm quite a bit, so I don't think that could be overlooked.
That's for sure.
But yeah, the RP was not exactly on point.
But then again, it was like really difficult game. We both agreed it was so hard because he had so many stuns and silencers going his way. They just want to target him, make sure he never got good RPs. Everyone's just so split up because they understood how to play against it. Oh well, you know, this time, Trent and Omni Knight, maybe they don't have these kind of heroes who can lock something down like that.
Not yet, at least. I wonder if this, I imagine this is Dogfights playing the Treant. I wonder if it's gonna be same style as
should be the roaming Treant.
Well, no, like, you know how when Boboga played it, it was extremely greedy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he essentially became the carry. I wonder if that's gonna be the same deal here.
Well, that would mean we have to see how they draft. Like, you know, it's not often you get a carry like Burning who's willing to sacrifice that kind of farm. Like, he was the poorest hero in that game, in that series. So
you're saying he was MVP because he got dumpstered.
He understood what needed to be done. Like, you have to make these sacrifices. So, like I said, you know, this could actually be something to prove either right or wrong, because if they pick a different hero, anything besides a hero who's not like Venge, a carry who actually needs farm, then it's going to be very different. The outcome is definitely going to be different because economy distribution is going to be off balance, your trend's going to be poor, or your core is going to be very poor. So that's where you have to decide who's going to be the one to sacrifice farm.
Alright, we'll see. It depends on also what type of carry they pick, right? Venge could easily make the transition. Anti-mage, not so much.
Even Morphling, Slark, these kind of heroes, it's way too difficult. Even a Juggernaut, for that matter.
Alright. There's that Venge. Oh, I miss the China Doom, though. I really do. I feel like this hero is actually quite strong, and I think undervalued in a lot of the other regions.
But it's kind of weird, isn't it? Like, despite Doom getting a couple of buffs here and there in the patch, he's still not being picked up as much.
10 seconds to go.
Did he get a couple of buffs?
He got a couple of buffs, increase in damage here and there, scorched stuff. I think even bonus gold from the Devour.
One more armor, perhaps? That's all he needed.
Yeah, something like that.
Seconds to go.
Well, obviously pick here to counteract the Omni Knight. Don't matter if you're the best medic in the game, if you're silenced.
Dyer's pick.
Ooh, and we're gonna have a Nature's Prophet.
Nature's Prophet. Alright, so
Oh
talent.
my god, it's the same thing. I wonder if both the IG teams like practice this strat together. Be like, yo, this is it. This is the strat.
But they get Omni Knight, so that's even crazy. Like, if you have the Omni Knight behind, how do you kill the Medusa? So CDEC, it's gonna be up to them
10
who
seconds to go.
split up the map. They really need to split IG up, and I think this is good. Because back in that game, we saw how the Train Protector, also like he split the map the way Bobaca did. Nature's Prophet can kind of counteract that, and he can go back and like he can always just come back very quickly after 10 seconds.
Well, we gotta keep in mind that that game, IG almost
10
lost,
seconds
right?
to go.
Yeah,
Like they were down behind like 15, 20k net worth.
2 lanes of Raxus down, but
Yeah.
they still won that. So
I mean, they barely won that game. So we saw in that game the power of Ursa. He was able to kill the Medusa fairly easily. And this time around, remember what we said about that game is you want heroes that could catch rats, and you want people that could kill trees. Doom, very good at catching rat. MP, same thing. And MP could just make trees everywhere. So Eyes in the Forest is not going to have nearly as the same impact as the previous game, right?
Okay, how do you actually close out this draft? I know that some teams on occasion have tried like the Nature's Prophet mid, but that's so far I've only seen it in C. Like, you know, Nana from WG Unity, he played the Nature's Prophet mid. They didn't do too well. I think they still struggle with it, but it has a bit of potential here and there. It means that you have a mid who's able to participate in fights very easily. The early game pressure is also there.
You
But
really need
iG.Vitality
to-
should be another support.
If you play the Prophet mid, you really need to make those early game ganks count.
5 seconds.
You can't just kind of throw him there because I think another different ratio could get more out of the way.
The other thing as well is that you want to be taking towers quick.
Yeah.
And iG.Vitality, because of the Medusa and the Venge, they kind of deal with creep waves decently, but this is a lot of... This boils down a lot to the Venge and the
10
Overgrowth,
seconds.
because right now they don't have good initiation heroes on the side of iG.Vitality.
I think this is a great pick. If you look at IG's lineup, they have 0 initiation, they have 0 catch. They're basically conceding the entirety of the early and mid game and saying, look, we're going to beat you in 60 minutes. And now CDC gets to go greedy. Doom gets to start in the jungle with no harassment. Storm gets to do whatever the hell he wants because what's the one stun he has to watch out for? Overgrowth? Like, he can pretty much dodge everything else with Ball Lightning. I think... I like IG's draft opening, but I felt like they went a little bit too greedy with the last pick, Witch Doctor. I really think they needed some sort of real disable.
But the scary thing about the Venge pick is it's really good at taking towers if you give him a bit of early space, get the quick, like maybe level 5 to 6, and with the Train and Witch Doctor, that's also doable. So they can take an easy top tower.
I mean,
Like,
tower's
if
not the issue, right? If you're trying to go 80 minutes, and this strategy is clearly to go 80 minutes, is taking a tier 1 tower that big of a deal?
5
Rather, it's the quick towers. It's all about taking the early towers. You take the early towers so the Venge should start moving around. You're taking the pressure away from the Medusa. And that's all. That's what iG.Vitality's draft is meant to do. So, like, the Omni Knight as well on the Venge, the good thing about it is when he swaps someone out, at least you have the Omni Knight as backup to just keep him up, make sure he doesn't die, so he gets more damage out. Or he can also be that safety net for the Medusa. With, you know, as long as you have the Stone Gaze, get it off, CDEC have to back off no matter what, despite having no catch. But at the same time, you also have to remember, initiating into Stone Gaze is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing they need to dance around, but this team is so mobile. I feel like instead of a Witch Doctor last pick, I would have much preferred something like a Shadow Shaman that gives you some sort of ways to actually pick off the Storm or disable the Storm. But obviously Storm was the overall last pick of the draft. So. Alright guys, we are getting the second game on the way. Doombringer. Man, I don't even know which side is which because names.
Oh, the Doom
Alright.
side is CDEC,
Yeah,
iG.Vitality is on there.
Alright.
Okay. So Venge opting to go for the Clarity, extra region, and a Blightstone. This right click is going to scale up a bit better and better over time. We'll see if it decides to go for the
Punch.
Burning build.
You went for the over Venom. Over
Windlace.
Yeah.
Alright, so they will know that this will be a duel lane between the Omni and your Treant. Just imagine like Leech Seed and Degen Aura. That's gonna be so annoying to play against, especially with the Over Venom, they can just run you down.
Yep. Yeah, Tree also gets to do this. He gets to steal your runes early on. Doom is here with the Sentry Ward. I wonder if he'll drop it. Like, even if they drop it, I don't think they could kill the tree, right? They'll just scare him away.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's okay if he dies.
Ooh, they could
Like,
also do Invis heal bombs.
And they're off.
Here we go. Punch the Ursa, take the rune.
no, he doesn't want to take the risk.
I don't think it's actually a risk because you have heal to
Radiant
back you
on
up.
one side, dire on the other.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, Nature's Prophet things. Steal the creep wave if you can. He should be able to make it in time.
Which Doctor
Okay.
Casket this wave? Oh, okay. Nice micro apart, but not
Very
gonna be
unfortunate.
enough. Thanks for the feed, he says. 24 gold.
Now the wave is going to push in just a fair bit. If anything, he can use the chance to just play around with the Witch Doctor.
Your Witch Doctor does have a lot of base damage, so.
More than the Venge, in fact.
Yeah. Magic Missile's gonna fly out. Casket. Not gonna get a kill or anything, but scare him away. But here comes Doom. Doom's got the tomato creep. Give him that clap. Look at that right click from Prophet.
Oh, that aura is going to help a lot with the trance. Extra right click damage coming in onto the Venge. Really annoying to play against. And it's a great nuke. But considering Doom has a really low mana pool.
Yeah, I don't think he's looking to spam the clap. Alright, punch, bottom lane. Ursa is mostly very good at dominating melee lanes, but I think this 2-1-2 of the Tree and Omni is going to give him a lot of trouble. Especially once Leech Seed is available.
Oh, they want to go into the Omni Knight though. Just getting the lift up, bit of harassment damage in.
Yep.
But Trian's right click is way too high. Like 93 right now with the Fairy Fire.
91 base, level 1. Like, how is that fair? It used to be 86 or something, and then Ice Rock buffed it. It's like, yeah, that's what he needs. More base damage, level 1.
Maybe the dream of the carry Trian will one day come true. I mean, like an actual right click carry.
Alright, you see the opening things up. Ursa's looking to fight, but he really can't. And now the Orb of Venom plus degen. Looks like he won't die or anything, but Ursa will need to pop a salve. If he has one. He's out of regen. Alright, bye-bye. He's out of the lane for a while.
Rubik is secretly happy because he gets some extra EXP out of this. Solo EXP.
Oh, he's going for the runes. Can the Tree Man cut him off? Punch him.
He's going to the shrine.
Double damage.
Oh! He's not gonna die.
Lumi, what? Lumi, please.
It's okay.
So many criticisms.
It was actually so unfortunate because Storm was able to take advantage of Shrine. I thought he was gonna eat it, and then Storm, will be down a Shrine. But so all of that harass on the bottom lane amounted to nothing. I guess Ursa's not farming, so that's something.
If he had a win lace, maybe that would have been different. You never know. Oh, but they want to try again. Up the bash. He's like, where are you running, fool? Bang.
It's so funny. It's just like you donk him in the head for a little bit. Zooms again.
And it's only level 1, that's the creepy part. Like, once the levels start piling up, that's gonna be more and more annoying.
You think he's gonna go for the exact same build that Dogfight did? Just max it?
Probably is. But I think he's pretty much accomplished what he set out to do. Let the Omni Knight get these early levels. Now that he's level 3, he shouldn't be dying in this lane.
Ooh,
If anything, they can
in
play
a
more
lot of
aggressive.
trouble. We'll give up the first blood.
Doom
Double
is-
2 How. Got that Blightstone. Lots of right click damage. Oh, Doom's got the Hadoken creep. I think they could kill Venge here. Yep,
They can't
trees are
think about
being
it.
made
Where's the Sprout? Where's the Sprout? No
Dunk.
Sprout.
into Hadoken. Don't even need.
Just burn him down. Just burn him down. Yep.
Oh, he didn't have mana anyways.
Your entrails festoon my horns.
You know, bottom lane again. They're just. Ursa doesn't even dare to go near the creep wave.
Yeah, Ursa can't farm. He's trying to cut down as many trees as possible, but not really the way to deal with Treant, let me tell you.
Meanwhile, CS wise, it's still kind of okay. The tiny advantage goes the way of the Medusa.
Radiant's bottom tower.
But if you're playing Storm, you're usually used to the comeback mechanism. Like you need to come back. You're expected to kind of lose the lane. It's very rare that a Storm dominates the lane.
I think Storm is a better laner than most people give him credit. But yeah, here is actually doing quite okay.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, his supports don't really have time to stack for him because there's They got their hands filled with the top and the bottom lane. Looks like we're gonna
But
see
Trian?
a gank attempt here.
Hitting mid. They already saw him. There's a rune ward. They're just gonna get the D ward out. So Trian, he's gonna know that they had vision on him.
Yeah, but what is Storm gonna do about it? Not farm? Oh,
Oh, that
Punch?
bad.
I don't think
No,
that he can't go under the tower eating Remnant like that, but yeah.
So yeah, he's fine. No one's gonna get any kills, but he does miss out on some CS. Oh, the Sprout top.
The fire is already going as well. Doom so good in these kind of position. And I do believe he will go down south is Pop. Okay, getting a lot of that regen, but it would not be enough. The Inferno Blade comes down. That's a secondary kill to the Doom. Support Doom, boys. It's back.
It was never gone. It's just situational. And alright, Witch Doctor taking a few right clicks here and there. Oh, Trian's trying for the block.
Oh, look at how fast this Doom's moving. Oh my god.
Tranquils, man. Gotta love that new Tranquils as well.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed is that ever since the introduction of new Tranquils, it seems like every support is going Tranquils now. No more arcane boots.
Ursa's just taken to the jungle. He doesn't even dare to
Yeah.
go to the lane anymore. So this lane is pretty much
Yeah.
done.
And Tree's gonna TP. Good choice. Like, don't need him to be here anymore. The top definitely needs his help, and well, Prophet's by himself right now, so they could actually force a kill.
If they can get the kill, there's a sentry there, so they already know that the Trian's there.
Okay. I think the sentry was like planted earlier to maybe go for D ward or something.
But they know he's there.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
And the creep wave should give it up. Oh, they sprout him up. They will lift him up as well. That casket not going to do too much here because there's so many trees around. He pops a fairy fire. He will die, and Doom on the chase looking for the Inferno Blade. Really good reaction here. The sprout coming through. Give him that dunk. Inferno Blade. Ooh, no. Okay.
No breaking down the Radiant structures like this.
Just like that. So CDEC definitely holding their own. Stone Spirit, that's also before he even gets up to crazy level of farm this lane, but Medusa is, you know, shooting a bit further ahead of the CS. And the big thing is, which they haven't addressed, is this Omni Knight. This Omni Knight is still getting more and more farm. He's really going to get level 6 after this creep wave. He has the double range creeps there.
I don't think Omni Knight could 1v1 against Ursa. Ursa could just pop his overpower and just drive him out of the lane. So, Ursa, I'm surprising to see him not returning to the lane now. I guess just clearing up a couple camps and then going back to the lane again.
Oh, but they are going for a wraparound.
Alright, China Doom, man. Got that Tranquil Boots, got the Orb of Venom. Here we go. Medusa does not have Stone Gaze. They jump forward. Inferno Blade's gonna be available. Nice heal bomb coming through. Okay. Alright, they pop the Guardian Angel as well. Storm's out of mana. Storm will zip to the high ground. The Wolves going on him, but looks like he will be able to escape. Trian is on the chase. Storm is gonna get a rune. He's actually farming these neutral creeps. Really? Really, Storm?
Oh, okay, big kill there for the bench.
Not sure about farming under the enemy territory. But I guess, yeah.
It's also just in case that someone did TP to the shrine. He figured that, hey, you know, if I'm dead, I'm just gonna at least try hang around enough to steal the bounty rune, get the medium camp, which he did. But top lane, tier 1 tower is almost down. They already used the fortification for it. Living armor is gonna try and buy them some time.
Yep.
And still no lifesteal yet under Ursa, who was actually quick by an Orb of Venom.
Okay, interesting.
You know the drill.
Orb of Venom, not an item you generally see purchased 8 minutes into the game. Oh, heal bomb.
The top tower.
Wrecking that Ursa.
Dire's top tower's gone.
But overall, despite how the laning stage went, I think the Radiant team, CDC, is playing rather well. Like, Doom, I think, is doing as much work as the Treant, if not more. And I think, at least in the next couple of minutes, Doom is going to be a lot more useful than the Treant, as he's now has level 6 and can set up some pretty important ganks. I say the first one you want to do is probably on the Medusa or on the Omni Knight.
You could think about a kill to Ursa. That's the big thing, because like Ursa needs farm. Venge does not. He just needs the levels.
Yo, bomb! That is Hanamitis goal soon.
Fat Omni Knight, man.
Yep.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
Seems like everybody's buying Hanamitis these days. Doombringer rotating in. They have the Doom on him, but really? Is that going to be enough? Oh, TP on the back line here. That might be it. They lift him up. They put the Inferno Blade on him. Wrath of Nature is going to come through as well. That will be a guaranteed kill. Nice long range of Dukin to finish the job. My Courier, just hang out. Well, spells are on cooldown, right? You should look for a fight.
They should, but the Medusa has no items. Hold on, Ursa's coming in. Is he? No, he's actually going for Roshan.
Okay.
He got the Morgan Mask.
This is something that you only see
Bottom
in
lane, Prophet.
You can go here, Prophet.
F4.
It immediately. And now Treant on the chase. There's a punch. That's it. But space created. Ursa, that Roche.
Yep, and Bench had no mana as well, so they couldn't go for that.
Yeah, most pro teams are very aware of things like that, so they never allow the Roshan stage. But are they really gonna chase him down? No, that's fine.
Well, TP was baited out and he cancelled it, so if anything, Rubik's still alone bottom lane. Will be used to scan to find him? We won't really know. But this is very greedy. He's gonna get level 6 from this.
Yeah, we've seen the power of early game Prophet. If you want to take down some towers.
He was even in like the spell animation. He's like leaning forward, going for the swap, and oh well, bad luck. And now they will probably try to contest this mid tier 1 tower.
Yeah, I think this tower is just going down. The siege unit is just trucking it from the back line. Wait, they have living armor, right?
And they have Guardian Angel as well.
It's only level 1, so the heal's gonna take a while to bring it back to full.
Oh my. This is good.
Alright, looks like they will try for their own push into the tier 1. No Stone Gaze, however, into the Medusa. This is kind of risky, but considering that Omni Knight is... Wow, okay, he actually went for the 3 points in the Degen Aura. So this is going to make things a bit difficult for the Ursa at going in.
Swap back in. They want the Rubik. Therefore, it's going to come out right now. Lots of damage output. Guardian Angel's there. They take down 2 immediately. Aegis is gone. Me on the back line. The reply comes out from Nature's Prophet. 2-for-1 trade. Pretty good one if you ask me, considering that Dusa has not done a damn thing yet.
Oh, and the Tomb of Knowledge just got to the Champ Protector. He wanted to use the Overgrowth, so I think if it was like maybe 3 seconds quicker, they could have turned it around, taken the tier 1. Probably would have got more kills into more heroes as well. Oh, he's actually going for drums. So no utility on Midnight. Not yet, at least.
I would say drums is pretty utility.
Team game.
Alright, smoke again. I like how this supposed carry Venge, ever since he's like left the lane, he's just non-stop dancing. Storm, jumping on the low ground. They need to start off with the bash and overgrowth and change them. Overgrowth, magic missile, yeah, he's gone.
Too much right click.
Yep. I did say that they don't have a lot of disables, but if you could open up the fight with the overgrowth, Storm is out. Very nicely done.
Man, especially with the Wave of Terror, you take out so much armor. Storm it's not exactly like the super tanky hero, and just dies just like that. Very nicely done. Great coordination, but they are still kind of on the clock because you did mention that during the draft, the Radiant side, they still do quite okay, especially on the 20-minute mark. That's where they should be peaking.
Yeah, and they're pressuring so hard right now as well. I mean, look at the top. Just big push coming in. These heroes are not very good at pushing. We're going to see a swap back in. Oh, I think he was looking for it. Paparazzi missing it out.
Stupendous.
Alright, so Venge going for that Hurricane Pike. No surprise. We'll see whether he goes for that Solar Crest, exactly like Burning. But also, unlike Burning, he actually gets 1 point into the Vengeance Aura at least, just for that extra bit of damage.
Yeah,
I'm almost disappointed that Nature's Prophet is not going for the drums in the end. But okay, I do like the Solar Crest. It sounds pretty nice. Like, I see the appeal behind it, especially for taking down heroes like Medusa quicker.
Alright, we got the trees running in. Oh, he's got the medallion on him as well. Alright, where's the Leech Seed? There's the Leech Seed. The heal bomb's over there. Looking to TP out. Overgrowth? No! Just a punch. He is out. Wrath of Nature's gonna get cast. And look at him, it's not even moving. The Degen Aura plus the Orb of Venom looks hilarious. And And of course, Treant is going to be going for Hannah Midas himself. Top lane, Death Ward is dropped here. Ursa trying to dance around the Death Ward bench, trying to provide the vision for the Death Ward. Ursa does have to blink, but getting continuously cancelled by the Venge. Can he blink out? Yes, he can.
Ooh. So can he get a swap? No, he actually gets out. No way. But that was close.
Uh-oh.
Medusa.
That is a dead Medusa. That Mana Shield dropping fast, but they do have the healing. Okay, not too bad here. Storm zipping in, zipping really
Living armor
in.
as well.
Okay,
Living armor.
Yeah, they're gonna heal.
Oh, nice!
Dude, my god, and now Prophets doing the 1-by-1. That's a feat.
In the wrong neighborhood.
Yep.
Storm out of mana. Can they actually get the kill into the Storm? They're not gonna chase him. They can actually transition this into the tier 1 tower. Or at least get some chip damage off.
It looked like Dusa was dead for sure, but they just have so much incremental healing. Living armor, voodoo restoration. Was Omni Knight even there? No, Omni Knight was not. Speaking of Omni Knight, being somewhat chased, he has the heal bomb available, but probably just gonna look too rough. Jukes through the trees. Storm looks like we set a shrine up. They're gonna try to burn down this Doom. Doom! My god! No base armor, bro. Especially with that Tranquil boot change. No armor in the boots either.
The Radiant lost the top tower.
You just can't give away Treant and Omni Knight like that. So these are two. Like I said, you can't lose if you don't die.
Yeah.
And they were 3-1. Now the score is 10-5.
Dire's mid tower's having technical difficulties.
I heard a living armor. Oh, it's gonna be used in the tier 1. That's actually really annoying.
This Prophet is being hunted so hard. Punch.
Punchy punchy, do they have a swap? Yes they do, but it's only level 1.
Oh, they dust him up, but he's out. Oh, on the
but
back line,
Ursa.
though. Ursa coming in here. Oh my god, pops the ultimate. Stone Gaze is going to be available. They're going to try to fight him. Meanwhile, there's a Sprout, and they have the dust on him, so he can't go invis. Or rather, even if he goes invis, they'll see him. Storm jumping forward, finding the Vengeful Spirit, pulls him back. Paparazzi in a lot of trouble.
I just thought of something. What happens if Omni Knight gets Radiance?
Then everybody
Because that's
will take
like
burn
some
damage.
that's like Warcraft 3. The old way some people used to run carry Omni Knight. Like you get Echo Saber, Radiance, this kind of thing. Ursa's gonna miss a lot and he's gonna be really slow. But okay, does he actually complete the jumps? No, yeah, he is. It's gonna be the Radiance. Alright, called it.
3,800 gold in the bank.
The cancer is real.
I think it's quite good.
Really good. So miss rate, slow.
And it makes sense, because considering that the Venge is going to really be scaling down in this particular strategy, it's nice to get a second source of damage output.
Radiant's mid tower's in trouble.
Alright, so almost have the Hurricane Pike. Ooh, got the swap.
Okay, saving the ally. I think Witch Doctor was being gone on. Venge swapped him out.
So you see the perks behind the Venge pick already, and oh, they have an overgrowth. They can actually try to pick a fight here, but he immediately gets out. Oh no! Does he know he's there? No, he doesn't have vision.
Oh, you gotta give the tree and the bounty
Ward.
wards.
Gotta give him the bounty runes.
Yeah.
Give him the wards too. With the Treant,
The Dusa just took his bounty. Look, he's working trying to get Midas here, man.
he's the carry man. You gotta get the carry items.
Exactly.
Tower in a good side right now. Radiant's tough.
But also like let him place the wards because the way Boboka plays Treant is very similar to Monkey King. He gives you all these very deep wards, very sneaky wards. So that's one thing they can look to play with.
One of them bottom towers.
But no, he already has the relic. He's gonna get a Radiance. This is so much quicker than Abaddon. If you thought Abaddon was scary, Omni Knight with Radiance and all those items are even worse.
Yeah. I mean, even though these two heroes are fairly similar in nature, but they do play out extremely differently. And I think in the late game, Omni Knight might be the better carry because of his skill set. Well, maybe not, because Curse of Avernus is actually a very good carry move. But, I don't know. Guardian Angel, Purification, Regen Aura. Good shit.
Can you imagine if we got like a Rod of Atos as Shiva's guard? That's actually really scary.
Then he doesn't right click for enough damage. I think he just goes like Phase Boot SMY now.
Well, I mean, you can just kite him around. More importantly, you can kite him around. Like, Shiva's guard's great. It's great with the Degen R.
Looks like he's gonna go for Yules instead. Interesting. Midas is sorry, not Midas. Radiance is completed, and now they're gonna start things off by going on Dusa. Dusa gonna eat the everything. Where's the living arm of the Overgrowth and the swap defensively? Heal bomb's gonna come out as well. Guardian Angel, all of the heals on Medusa. Prophets inside the trees.
Storm's still going. Storm's still going.
Okay, they got another heal, baiting it out right now, and looks like he will finally gone down, but
he has no mana.
okay, they are gonna take one down. The Radiance Burn coming in, nice defensive force that coming back out. Purification offensively being used right now. Stolen Purification, that could be pretty bad here. But not if he gets burned down though. Okay, Purification now goes soon, but there's a Radiance. Kills one, looks to TP out here. And look at that damage, look at the vision being granted. Rubik on the backline does have a TP, would need to use it to get out. Big victory here. They've committed so much for the Medusa. Yes, they do eventually get the Medusa, but at what cost? Storm dies, Doom dies, Prophet dies.
Man, can you imagine if they had a Glimmer Cape on Witch Doctor? So he probably won't die in that case, because he'll take lesser damage from the Doom, of course. Woohoo! This is weird. I actually like this game the way it's going so far. And now I understand why more teams are banning out Omni Knight straight up. They just can't take the risk of playing against something like this.
Well, I think Omni Knight is particularly good against this lineup. Like, Omni Knight and Doom has a very weird synergy against each other, right? If you Doom the Omni Knight, he's useless. At the same time, if you don't Doom the Omni Knight, whoever you Doom is likely not gonna die because of all the healing that Omni could provide. So, I think Omni is just a very good hero in this particular game. Which is odd because Omni was the first pick.
And Omni used to be like a niche pick. It's good that it's now at least like a priority. I mean, it also helps that because, you know, you can't purge Repel anymore.
Yep. Yeah, Omni was like unplayable when you could have just like, oh, who's gonna counter him? Remember when you could purge Warlock Golems? That hero was never good.
Alright, so with the Medallion, we're gonna take a nice Roshan. I think they should know. They should know. The Bloodstone's up onto the Storm as well. He needs to get those charges piled up. The scan scouts him out. They know what's happening. And no GA. They could be able to steal it actually. I think Storm's looking to steal it.
Well, but there's Overgrowth available. Aegis. Overgrowth is going to use just on the Rubik. That's pretty interesting. Stolen Repel.
Oh, the Repel!
Okay. But Repel does not help you getting punched. The Hammer of Justice. Meanwhile, Storm tried to rat tier 1 Dota. Has he met Treant Protector? Because that shit. This is not going to work against Treant. Where's that living armor? Is he healing tier 2?
Alright.
There you go.
So, what is Rat Dota? Even the Doom's headed to the bottom lane. And they just group up. Okay, wait, what's the next item for Omni Knight? Is this like a Yield Scepter? Because he has a Void Stone. That could be a Linken's, it could be a Lotus Orb. Lotus Orb would actually be pretty funny to see, because if you use it in the Medusa, then you're forcing the Doom to go into you.
Well, most of the time, they generally get off the Doom on Medusa before the team even gets here. Obviously, that would change as the game goes on. But yeah. It looks like Storm almost killed Treant up top. Treant pretty tanky.
He's okay with that. Boom, 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 boom. Level 4 Voodoo Restoration, man. He's not dying.
Yield Scepter into Overgrowth? No Overgrowth just yet.
Oh, do you want to catch him? Nah, he's already out. If they caught him though, that would be really big. Maybe
Treant was actually hanging behind to wait for him to make that zip. But then he didn't, so he was like, what the hell is that about?
No, he actually tried, but he just had too much mana and zipped way too far out. So maybe if he had like a blink, he could catch him.
We got a 24-minute in. Omni Knight casually top net worth. Gets the Aegis. You know, carry from the off lane. Good stuff. Top lane, they're gonna find a tree. They're 3-man ganking a tree. Like who cares, dude? Dire doesn't care. Dire's like,
he's gonna be okay.
No, he's dead. He's dead.
You don't understand?
Wait, they don't have vision. The dust ran out. So they lost a tier 2 trying to gank a Treant, and Treant's gonna cancel some TPs on the way out.
This could be big. He's stalking them.
Cancel that TP.
Cancel it, cancel it. No, he wants the Ursa. No.
That's fair.
Cancel it.
Okay.
Ah! What? That's gonna be the tier 3.
Warrior.
Oh, the swap.
Wait, they're in the base. Right.
Yes,
Imagine
they are.
if Trine cancels some TP, they probably get this tier 3.
Buyback.
Buyback coming out. He's got Aegis. He's got Aegis, so it's okay. Ursa though assassinates one in the back line. And kill him. Guardian Angel, heal bomb coming through. Yeah, Ursa's dead. Here comes the overprobe. It's gonna hit everybody. And yep, Deuce's just hitting the front.
Oof.
I think this game's over, boys.
Give it to them, Venge. Give it to them. Magic missile. Oh, it's fine.
Heal the Venge. Heal the Venge. Alright, he's alive. Look at all of this heal. How many buybacks have they used? 2, 3 so far?
You have to swap again.
Deuce
You have to swap.
Swap
Bang.
back in. No mana
Rip.
for Magic Missile, but just the right
Okay, they
clicks.
won't need it.
Oh, Shrine gets activated. Okay, immediately yields on the Ursa. Ursa trying to make it out of there, will not be able to do so. The right clicks, enough damage to DJ and Aura, keeping him locked out. Look at this Ursa, she's not moving. He's dead. On the back line though,
Aegis, by the way. He still has Aegis.
bashing on the Storm. And they call GG. It's over. Oh.
Alright.
iG.V, easy domination. And I believe that's our series, right?
It is 2-0. Nice and clean. You can't kill him?
Lesson learned, don't give Tree Omni. Nobody dies.
You have to love it, man. You have to love it.
Yeah, I'm gonna play some trees and pups. And I'm gonna try this Max Nature's Guys build. Apparently OP. OP. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for our broadcast today. That means tomorrow we got the 2 IG squads facing off against each other. That should be exciting to cast. Myself and Hades will be casting the grand finals. It's gonna be a best of 5 starting at
7 PM, I think.
that late?
Is it? Oh, let me check again.
Let me check. No, it's starting at 11. So bright,
okay.
bright and early. 11 is 14 hours from now. So 14 hours from now, BTS2 will be casting this best of 5. Hopefully we'll see you there. But yeah, until next time. We're gonna close the stream and hope you guys enjoyed the casting. You can follow my co-caster at Hades Dota and myself at Luminous Inverse. Any closing thoughts today before we end the stream?
Alright, guess I was wrong. Trent is OP with the right draft.
Yeah, Trian is look good.
But yeah, I think this was my first time seeing the Omni Knight pick as well, like in Chinese Dota. Usually I only see it in C, or sometimes...
They played it very similarly like the way that you play in C, right? You just kind of dominate the lane and then just snowball from it.
Yeah, and because the Train was there creating so much havoc for the Ursa, and I guess that's why you always see the Ursa as a priority pick. Like, Omni Knight heavily counters that, especially the GA.
Alright guys, we are done. Thanks for tuning in and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
See ya.